So I've been reading auras since like I was 15. And I feel like I should talk about that more because it's really is, or was, is, still is like a big part of who I am. I feel like I don't talk about that much because I don't know, it's just like it's so extraordinary. It's so like odd. It's so like a superpower. It's such a gift. And to me it's so normal, but to other people they're just like, how does that even work? And I always say it's kind of like just seeing colors, like how we see every day. We see every day. You don't like, this grass is green, the sun is yellow, orange. You don't just point that out every time you see it. But I feel like it's just so like second nature to me. But it wasn't when it first happened. It was really scary. So I'm tearing up because the sun. I'm getting emotional because I'm talking about my struggles with my aura reading. But no, it started when I was 15, and I had like this unexpected Kundalini awakening. So I always say like this spiritual path, it chose me. I didn't choose it. I was running from it. I was running, but it chose me. Like I say, I was like, in the Matrix, how they say you pick the red pill or the blue pill. I feel like that pill was just like laced in my water without my knowledge, and I drunk it, and so I had an unexpected Kundalini awakening when I was 15, and that really changed my life. It was just insane. I made a whole video about that. It just was really insane. But from that Kundalini awakening, it strengthened, my ability to see auras. And I say I'm an aura reader, but I really am a soul reader. I met this girl in New Zealand, and she was like, I was explaining to her what I do. So I was like, I don't necessarily just see the auras. Like, I see your soul. So like, I look in your eyes or I look around you, and then it's like I can just like see the color, but then I see your soul in that color because the aura is like a fingerprint to your soul. So for example, like when I was doing my readings, there was this girl, she had like a yellow aura, and that kind of relates to like creativity in a way. And then she had a blue, and it was like a darkish blue. So the yellow was like creativity, and then the blue was like over it, her mind. So she was battling with her mind and her creativity, her mind and her talents, her mind and second guessing herself. And I was just saying that like, you have some talent, you have some gift, and you're like unaware. Like, you're unaware of if you want to like go after it, if you want to follow it. And she was like, whoa, like, how do you know that? Because she wanted to be a comedian. And I talked about this before, and I predicted the future with an aura reading. Because it's just like, it's not just seeing colors. I feel like colors adds a layer to it, but it's like literally seeing your soul. And I don't know, it's an interesting gift. It's so like normal to me that I don't even realize how much of a gift that it actually is. So I think I really want to like dive deeper into that and really going after that, because on my channel it's full of so much stuff, but I think I want to just really turn a new chapter in my spiritual gifts. Wisdom is a spiritual gift, knowledge is a spiritual gift, speaking life is a spiritual gift, and I think I've done that in my channel. But I think I want to just turn more into like my healing music. Like, I make transcendental sound therapy music. I add frequencies with the beats I create, and I put that out there for healing. Instead of just hearing like those vibrational sounds, you're hearing like sounds with the vibrational sounds, with the frequencies, with the pitch. So it heals you. You're feeling good, you're vibing, but it's also healing you. And I think I want to really focus more on like my spiritual gifts instead of like burning myself out and being this like unpaid therapist. It's very triggering when like I'm so used to being that in my past. So I'm just like, God literally made me this aura reader, this soul reader, and I'm not really tapping into that. You know what I mean? I'm not really giving it my full potential, which I should be doing. So I think I'm gonna really start focusing on like that, and this gift that scared the hell out of me when I was younger. Like I was 15, so I was in high school, and I was just seeing, so like it's actually crazy because a lot of youth, a lot of people, like young kids, they aura is red. It's very root chakra. Not all, but when I was in high school, it was so much red, so much orange, a little bit of yellow. I didn't really see much purple and indigos when you get to like the higher chakras, the crown, the third eye. I didn't see much of that in high school, and that like, it's kind of sad because I was like this spiritually awakened child in high school, surrounded with people who just want like superficial things. It's like I'm looking for my soulmate, and people are just looking for a hookup. So, really, having these gifts and having the life I had, and just being so young, it just really messed me up in the head for a very long time. Like, I was so different, and I just didn't know what to do because spirituality wasn't like a big thing back then. And I was just so like, part of me wanted to conform, part of me wanted to like be proud of who I am and what the gifts God given me. But then part of that whole spiritual path was mental illness and people thinking you are seeing things and you need to be on meds. But it's like I just have this spiritual gift that I really understand now, but at 15 I didn't. And I think I really wish I did. I really wish that I didn't run from it, but it's like all part of the process. So I'm jumping all over the place. It's the ADD. It's the ADHD. It's the ADD. But I predict when I was talking about the aura. I predicted the future, like reading her aura. Like I was like, you have this gift, but you're doubting yourself. You're second guessing yourself. And she was like, yeah, like I want to be a comedian. And she literally showed me the conversation she was having with her friend, encouraging her, saying, girl, you're funny, you're this, you're talented. Like, why are you not pursuing? Why are you not going after what you want? And she showed me, and it was crazy. It was an emotional moment because it's like, that's when I realized, oh shit, like I'm tapping into something deeper than just colors. Like I'm seeing your aura, and your aura is helping me see you. Your aura is helping me see your soul. Your aura is helping me help you. And literally, after that reading, and I encouraged her, and we talked about her comedy stuff, she messaged me on Instagram, and she literally got booked for a comedy gig. So it's just crazy how like us meeting and her kind of helping me get the confidence in my ability, and me helping her get the confidence in hers. And it's just that was such an alignment. That was such a energetic exchanged moment that it was just so beautiful, and I will always remember that moment. That experience, especially when I was reading her, it just kind of changed my life because I just thought it was colors and then I was like, but it's so much deeper. And I remember I was at my town fair, and because like my town does this fair every year. And I was like, you know what, let me have a booth. Like, let me just do an aura reading booth. This was like the first time I actually made like my business from it. So I made the prices pretty cheap. I'm like, you know what, let me just do this booth. Let me just do this, throw myself out there. And people were coming and coming and coming. And it was like, it was so much deeper than the color. Like, I'm literally like telling people about themselves. This one guy, his aura was orange and also with the blue. So he was just like, he was this like family man who I was like, you're this family man and you sacrifice your dreams to like take care of your family, and you're like battling mentally, and you're still wondering if you made the right decision. And he was just like shook. He was like, he looked real sad, and I feel bad because it's just like I kind of took what was deep in him, and I like showed it to him. So it's like I don't even really real like, even when I was talking to my friend in New Zealand, she was like girl, she said, you are not an aura reader. She said, you are a soul reader. And I think the thing about me is that I always like downplay myself. I need to work on that. I need to work on not downplaying myself. But when I really started my business, my aura reading, it just the way I moved people, the way I spoke to them, the way I saw them, and I remember this one story about this girl. She was a singer, a rapper, and so her aura was purple and it was blue, and she was deep in her creative nature, but also she was torn. And we were talking, and I was like, there's something tearing you apart from like your creativeness. There's something that you want to go after, but also something is preventing you from that. And she was just saying her boyfriend, and she was like, he's not really supportive of her dreams, and he gives her crap about it and says she's not good enough. And I'm just like, it was triggering, because the whole story, the whole story about me and all my crazy exes and all my abusive exes always shitting on me and downplaying me and gaslighting me. And so it was triggering, because I'm like, I've been there, especially as an artist, a musician. I've been there with just everyone shitting on me. So I think that's why I didn't even, when it goes to aura readings, I think that's why I didn't even really appreciate my gift and really understand how special this is. And because to me it's normal, but like when I was talking to that girl, and I was like, there's a blockage and you want to pursue it, but something in you is making you doubt yourself. And she's like, yeah, like my boyfriend. And I was like, girl, like, you're with the wrong person, because the right person is going to make you go after your dreams. The right person is going to support you no matter what. So that was just it was sad, but it was also beautiful that I was able to literally see what she was going through, see the color, and then help her from that. But it wasn't always this beautiful. Like when I was 15, when I had this unexpected Kundalini awakening, it was so hard. It was like medication and doctor's appointments and what's wrong with you, and this is not working, and you're still seeing these colors, what's wrong with you? And it's like, spirituality was so like taboo back then. It was not as, I guess, popular, and I was ashamed of it. I was so ashamed that like I pretended to be this normal person, and that backfired. Like being in relationships that don't fulfill my soul, being in friendships that don't fulfill my soul, being in places that don't value me, So I keep to myself, because I'm just like, I feel like this little fairy, this little butterfly in this world of just hardship. Like this aura reader who's just so sensitive to energies, and I just want to help humanity, but also it made me hate it, because I saw just the darkness. I saw what people have done to me, and I'm just this butterfly trying to fly, but I'm in this muddy, dirty pond where frogs are trying to stick their tongue out and get me, and bugs are trying to reach, and like, so I need to go where the rainbow is and the river and the waterfalls and be with my other fellow butterflies. So it's just like this whole process is just like made me just value myself, make me value my gifts, make me not hate humanity, make me not hate the people who hurt me. It's this back and forth that I'm going through. But I just think that we can't complain and we can't dwell on our problems. It's like, you stole my past, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna let you steal my future. And the more you think about hardship and dwell on hardship, you're like adding that to your reality. So that's why I do kind of want to change my channel, because I'm just like, I don't want to talk about so much hardship, because I don't want to keep manifesting that and putting that out there and keep dwelling on the pain. And the pain has helped me. Like I made these videos, this wounded healer, but it's like I want to step into the thing I was running from. myself. Being this orator, the gifts that God given me, the gifts that I've ran away from for so long. But when I see the lives I've touched, and these are lives I've touched at just at my town fairs, at like going to spiritual events, people, seeing my videos, booking me online, and it's it's a lot of people, honestly, and it's just so unexpected, because I'm just like, I wouldn't even expect myself to be doing this, because I'm a musician, I'm a poet. If you can buy my book if you want, it's on Amazon. Stream my music, it's on all platforms, all music platforms. My art's on my website. But it's like, I'm doing my art and my music, my poetry. I didn't even think about doing aura readings. I don't think about that. And it's just like, it just happened. And it was just the alignment was just so crazy. So it's like, maybe this is what I should be doing, or an addition to what I should be doing. And it's crazy because sometimes you have to like go back to go forward. And it's so crazy, especially like with the South Node going into Aquarius, and then, or no, the North Node's going into Aquarius, the South Node's Leo. It's kind of like, for me, like, I'm in my nodal reverse. So it's like, I have to literally like go backwards to go forward. I have to go in my past. I have to go to what I was afraid of, to what I was running away from, to like literally go forward. And I feel the difference in myself. I feel the difference in my energy. I feel the difference in my spirit, in my being. So I think at the end of the day, I think things work out, and I think we all just have to just ride the wave of life, because a lot of things that I've done, good or bad, they've led me to what I was supposed to experience. And it's crazy to say that, but I think this whole full circle moments of just being proud of who you are, you know what I mean? Like, being proud of what I see with my eyes, being proud of this extraordinary gift that was bestowed to me. It was forced on me. That drove me insane for years after years after years after years after years, until I just finally embraced it and made it a part of myself, made it a part of my life, made it a part of my business, me, So I think that's all we can do, and I think I'm going to start making more videos about auras, and just like about my spirituality, like the trauma, the chosen ones, the wisdom, the knowledge, that's all in it. It's all included in it. But I think to me personally, it just makes me feel drained. It makes me feel like this unpaid therapist that constantly gives so much of myself but doesn't really receive any of it back. It's very triggering, especially someone like me who's always been this like spiritually sensitive person, and I didn't even like know how valuable that was. So I was just a walking lick. That's what I told my therapist. I said I was really a walking lick to people, like a walking lick. Not anymore, because I have boundaries now, and I know myself now. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. And you know how I am, I'm always all over the place, but I think I just want to just vibe more, which is just go with the flow, whatever comes out of my mouth, whatever I'm feeling in the moment. Talk about my experiences, talk about auras. It's like a mixing bowl. My video is like a mixing bowl. There's some spirituality, some wisdom, some comedy. It's my phone falling. all the fun stuff. But don't fall. But yeah, just feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check out my music, my poetry books, my website, my art. Like, dive into my world, because it's definitely a world that is positive, is full of sunshine, that I'm cultivating to be brighter. My world is, like I was talking about, the what did I say it was? The pond with all the frogs and all the things trying to eat me and bite my wings. My universe is gonna be this like river, this waterfall, this like beautiful environment where the butterflies can fly and the rainbows are here, and it's just a positive space. Like, getting away from the trauma, getting away from the trauma dumping, the negativity, and just really getting in touch with my soul and getting in touch with who I am and who I am becoming, and letting the past be the past and letting the future unfold and unravel right in front of me. So yeah, you all take care, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.
Just let it